Hi everyone, I'm Cam. Today I want to talk with you about the different attitudes toward facial recognition between Eastern and Western countries. Facial recognition technology has been around for decades and is now pretty mature. Even so, people hold totally different views and acceptance levels toward it across different nations. Whenever we talk about facial recognition, we can't avoid touching on a more sensitive topic: personal privacy. As you all know, we are specialized in facial recognition devices. Around 70% of our sales go to the domestic market, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Thailand, while only about 30% are sold to Western countries, among which roughly 10% come to the US. Compared with other developed Western countries, the US holds a half-approved stance on this technology, and opinions vary a lot from state to state. And here's a real case that perfectly shows Americans' mixed feelings about facial recognition. So let's first talk about how most facial recognition devices work in China right now. Once someone walks near the device, it will automatically scan their faces and set the data. This client, he bought our devices for employee attendance. He was like, "Hey Cam, your products look great and work perfectly, but there's one thing I don't like. I don't want everyone passing by to get scanned. People here value privacy a lot." So he asked me to make two adjustments. First, stop auto-scanning every passing face. Second, add an E button so that Steve can press it to trigger facial recognition manually. And of course, we successfully completed the task finally. However, in Eastern countries, especially China, people are far more open to facial recognition. We do care about personal privacy, just not that overly sensitive. I saw a funny online comment once: if you only earn 3,000 China yuan a month, you barely have any precious privacy worth hackers snooping on. It's just a joke though, but honestly speaking, public security in China has kept getting better these years, with crime rates dropping steadily. And widespread surveillance cameras play a huge role. Yet these cameras are seen as something like prison monitors in some countries' eyes. Okay, that's all for today's sharing. Where are you guys from, and what's your opinion on facial recognition? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments.